Hello guys, Tooter here and welcome to episode 5 of the Fulham career. And we've got our first game and it's against Norwich City. So I jump straight in. I've put out my strongest team that what I believe is my strongest team. No, I'll have to say that what I'm watching this on while commentating, I can't see a thing. So I believe I've got Butland in net and Bayer at right back, Zuma and Hangeland as my centre backs, Richardson is my left back. But here we go, second minute in, Berbatov, he scores in the 4th minute, I think. I can't see, it could be second or 4th, I don't know. To make it 1-0. Not a bad start, really good start. Well, it's a good start to the season, scoring early. But later on in the game, I decided to make some substitutions. I bring on Vilhena for Sidwell, and I believe I bring on Leandro for Berbatov. So I thought I might as well give them a game, the rest of the game, just to see how they do. Give them some experience on the field because they are young players. But I believe I should have kept Berbatov on for the experienced player rather than bringing on Leandro, because he didn't do anything, and this game actually ends 1-0. But it's 3 points in our first game, so it's not a bad start. Just a few little replays of what's going on. And Fernando, our centre defensive mid, or centre mid, one of the two, I can't remember, actually manages to get us he manages to get man of the match. So going to team management after that game just to check the squad fitness just before I go into my next game, and they're all okay. So I'll leave the squad as it is because it's Manchester United, the team we are coming up against. I go into this game thinking that I'm going to lose because it's Manchester United, and my team, I think I've mistakenly misjudged how to use this team, because usually when I have the money with a big team, I can get decent players who are young but they'll grow really fast. But this time I've had to spend little amounts of money on young players. Well, I've spent little amounts of money on young players, which I shouldn't have done, really, to be honest. Just because they are low ratings, which means I'm probably going to not do very well against the big teams like United, City, Chelsea, probably Arsenal, Tottenham, them kind of teams. The rest of the teams I should be able to fare okay at. But United opened the scoring with Welbeck with a header. But in the 18th or 15th minute? I don't know a clue. I give away a penalty, which I don't think it should have been a penalty. I got the ball. I know it came from a bit behind, but we actually come back and score a goal with Merkel. With a nice little bit of football there, good little passing between my forwards and my centre mids to get Merkel running into the box, and he puts one past. I think Lindegaard's actually playing in this match, which I'm not surprised about. But Van Persie gets on the break. I can't catch him even though he's not that pacey. But Van Persie's never going to miss from that range, and he puts one in. No, I actually look at my team. I wanted to make some substitutions. I didn't want to concede anymore, and I wanted to try and actually score a goal. So I look through what I've got available, and it takes me a while to actually pick who I want to play in which position, because I don't have a substitute for every kind of position. I wish I did. That's why I don't think I should have spent all my money on young players. I should have bought a couple of the older players. That they might have cost a bit more, but they were solid players right from the off. Rather than I know some are on, but Piazon, he wasn't exactly he was really cheap, so that's why I bought him. But he starts off at a lower quite a low rating, but it will go up. Fernando's probably one of my star players at the minute. He's probably the best one, but this game actually ends 3-1. I don't concede anymore. I get a chance there, as it shows, but I failed to put it in the back of the net. Merkel gets an 8.4 rating, which is actually higher than Rooney's rating, but Rooney gets man of the match. Don't understand how that happens, but we advance. So out of 2 games, we have won 1, lost 1, so we're on 3 points out of 2 games. I can understand why that happens. Well, why it happened. Obviously, I had Norwich, easy first game, but then I had straight after Manchester United. It's not an easy game. So I'm just showing you the transfer deadline day, which is actually today, or it might not be today. It's today when I'm recording it, maybe tomorrow when... Maybe it was yesterday when you're watching this. But I don't have any money to make any more transfers, so I'm just showing you. You can see what players other teams have brought into their sides. So I'll quickly skip through this. Shamak is rebuffs Reading, so Shamaka's gone from Arsenal. And there's a little message from the BPL saying that the deadline day is over. And supposedly I have mentioned that it's going to be hard. It might be hard without Ruiz. It might be, but through him we got the money to buy quite a few more players who will in the end go up quite high. Now what I might do with this series is I do want to play this with Fulham, but say after a couple of I've got 2 options. I either do a season and then see what offers I get for other teams and take them, or I might try and go the whole hog with Fulham and try and win the BPL, the Community Shield, Champions League, FA Cup, Capital One. Am I in Capital One? Yeah, I'm in the Capital One. Capital One Cup, and anything else that I could be in if I haven't missed anything out. But that's obviously going to take a while. I haven't got that like a really strong team, but I do have a good team. Well, here we're playing West Ham, and Kevin Nolan opens the scoring from a beautiful through ball that he gets. I can't remember who he gets it off, but he does get through ball. But straight after, we kick off again, and I come back with Zaha. He cuts in, uses his speed and his strength to get into the box, and shoots, puts it in the back of the net. Wilfried Zaha gets his first goal for the club. So far we've only scored 2 goals. No, 3 goals. 1 from Berbatov, 1 from Merkel, and 1 from Wilfried Zaha. Once again, I want to make some subs. I want to keep fit players on the pitch. So if that means making subs, it's the best way for me to be able to not lose games and win games. And also gives me, if I bring a player on, they might come back and end up winning the game for us. Now, I think here, yes, Leandro is about to make it 2-1. Leandro gets the ball, and simple turn, sends the defender the wrong way, and shoots it near post, through whoever the keeper is, I can't remember. But that makes it 2-1, so now Leandro is added to the tally. Now this is the 18th minute, and watch this. Kevin Nolan gets into the box, and Kurt Zouma, what did I do with him? I give away a penalty in the 90th minute. He steps up, he runs, he shoots, and he hits the bar. And Butland quickly grabs it up, throws it out, and the game shortly ends at 2-1. That's very lucky on my part. It could have easily been 2-2 if that penalty had gone in, but he missed, he hit the crossbar. So those are the first